Alright, for all the GSXR haters out there. What's up guys, it's me Eric B and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a first ride on my 2017 GSXR 1000. So this is where it all began, right here in this very parking lot when I had my GSXR 600. Bringing you another video today of my new GSXR 600. And I figured why not come back and do it all over again. So as you can see, I have the base model. I was going to go with the R, but this one just happened to work out a little bit better for me. I love the matte gray color, the red wheels. They just really go together. It's really grown on me. The body lines of this bike, this is a really sexy looking bike. Love the headlight, the front end, just the whole works. Everything looks great. So as far as any kind of upgrades or anything like that I have done to this, I do have a quick shifter that came on it. Aftermarket. This thing is amazing. Quick shift up with the auto blip down. ECU is flash by Superbike Unlimited. We have some tech spec tank grips here, and I also have a Yoshimura slip-on, which sounds really good. Don't know if I'm going to go full exhaust in the future, but I like the way that it sounds right now. So another cool thing about this bike is the digital display. It's not like a TFT like the R1s or the you know, the Aprilas or Ducatis or anything. This one still gets the job done. So has all the basic information on it, stuff that I really like to have, which is a shift indicator. It's got a fuel gauge. You got all your modes and everything like that, and it looks really good. All right guys, so enough chit chatting. Let's go ahead and get it out on the road, see what it's all about. But as always, before we do that, let's cut to the B-roll. Alright, so the cool thing about the newer GSXRs is you don't have to pull in the clutch anymore to start it. Oh, that is awesome. I like that. So at first, when I first got it, I kept pulling in the clutch, and then I don't know how I realized I didn't have to do it. I think I just tried it one day and it did it. Man, the exhaust sounds good. Alright. Okay, so this bike does have power modes as A, B, and C. C being your lowest mode and A being the fastest mode. It does have 10 levels of traction control. I typically ride around in traction control 1 because I want it to be less intrusive. I want something there, but really not a whole lot. There's been times too that I ride with it off. I don't know what you guys do. Let me know down in the comments below. And I love that auto blip. Oh my gosh, going from a 600 to this thing is insane. So much torque and so much power. Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. Alright, so while we're on the subject, this thing does have 200 horsepower and 86 foot-pounds of torque. They say the new GSXRs, man, once you unlock them, get them tuned and everything, you can gain easily an additional 20 horsepower out of these things. So the 2017 and up, man, they are a force to be reckoned with. So we already kind of covered styling and everything. I really love the looks of these bikes. So right now I'm in A mode, and I really only use this mode if I'm going to be, having some fun, hauling ass around and everything. But typically I ride around in B mode. I don't think there's much difference in how much fuel you're consuming or anything like that. Still getting used to everything. But as far as the dash goes, I love having the fuel gauge, the shift indicator, It also has a miles till empty, so it lets me know, you know, hey, this is how many miles you got left till you need to go get some gas. Has a time, the outside air temperature, and then you can scroll through some other features and everything else on here. So this doesn't have launch control or wheelie control or anything like that. And then you can also set the RPM, so lights and everything up here will blink. Man, really makes me mad that this crack here on the dash appeared out of nowhere. It was not there when I bought this bike. Came in the garage one day and it was there. And to this day, it is a mystery how that got there. Alright, so controls, everything, layout on the handlebars here and everything is pretty standard, pretty easy to use. No difference there. The mirrors on here are really nice. I haven't had any issues with these mirrors. They're not too flimsy or anything like that. So circling back to the power, this thing is actually pretty tame when you're just riding around nice and easy. But once you want to open it up, it goes. Alright, so I've only been riding this bike around for a few weeks now, and I'm still trying to get used to everything. So I apologize in advance if I miss, you know, any kind of features or anything special like that on it, you know, for some of you guys that already own this bike as well. There's no lag in the throttle or anything. I believe this is drive-by-wire as well for the throttle. So as far as the handling goes, they're making these 1000s smaller and smaller. I mean, it's almost like having a 600 or 750 or something like that. This weighs in at about 150 pounds wet. And I can still, you know, kind of dip it in and handle it and everything just like I did with my 600. All right, so we are in A mode. All right, let's do it. Do it from third gear. All right. All right, so if I had to compare this to some of the other 1000s that I've been on, like the CBR 1000 RR, the Panigale V4, the R1 and the RSV4, which one do I like the best? Oh man, that's a tough question because they're all good in their own special way. I will say this is the best bang for the buck for what you get. The suspension on this bike is a lot stiffer than it was on my 600. You can definitely feel it. I've gotten a little bit more used to it though over a period of time of riding it. And the tires on here are pretty good as well. It comes with the Bridgestone Battle Axe S21s. I don't know if anyone's had any experience with those tires, but they seem to be pretty good so far. Alright, so as far as the ergonomics goes, Chase on two wheels did a first ride on this bike, and he said that the seating position and everything was just like your standard Gixxers, which I'm probably gonna have to disagree on that. I feel that I sit more on top of this bike, and it's more aggressive. Definitely, for the 1000s at least. I could be wrong, somebody let me know, but that's just how I feel about it. I did ride a 2017 750 and it felt, you know, pretty standard like my 600 and stuff like that, but these 1000s are a lot more aggressive. Alright, so far as fuel consumption goes, this doesn't actually eat a lot of gas, believe it or not, when I'm not getting into it. So I took a about 100-mile trip the other day, and my buddy was on his Ducati V4. He actually had to stop and fill up on our way back, and I still had enough gas left to get back home. Now when I'm really getting into it, oh yeah, this thing will eat some gas. I mean, what do you expect? It's a 1000cc sport bike. I do love the headlights and everything that are on here. They're LEDs. Got some aftermarket turn signals along with the fender eliminator kit. Yeah man, I am really loving this bike a lot. So you guys stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot more content and stuff like that coming out with this thing. Yeah man, overall man, just this bike is amazing. The looks, the power, the handling, the whole 9 yards, man. This thing is a home run for Suzuki. Alright guys, just wanted to step off the bike again one more time so you guys can take a look at it. But man, this thing is awesome. Like I said before, Suzuki really did hit a home run with this one. If you're looking for a newer 1000 Suzuki, definitely check this thing out. Like I said, I've ridden, the R1, the Panigale V4, the RSV4, All awesome bikes, but I think Suzuki is a you know, a better bang for the buck for what you get in the bike. Alright guys, so I know this has been a quick first ride, but if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest content. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.